So they contacted me saying that I was making false and misleading statements about them, about their locations. And now their Google Maps located. I'm tired of this. I'll just be real with you. So I'm going to read you the letter that I got from them, and then I'm going to read you the 13-page response that I sent them after reading their letter. Because robotic. I am, at this point, done, for reasons that I'll get to at the end of it. From the law office of Zachary A. Westenhofer. Dear Mr. Rossmann, I write on behalf of WeRecoverData in response to your letter dated July 13th. At the outset, WeRecoverData wants to be clear about the purpose of this response. WeRecoverData is not presently pursuing litigation against you concerning the publications at issue. Although this letter formally responds to the correction and preservation issues raised in your letter, it is not intended as a threat, ultimatum, or demand that you remove criticism. Its purposes are to correct WeRecoverData's own inaccurate statement, confirm preservation, explain how the June 19th correspondence arose, and propose a direct, evidence-based way to address any remaining factual disagreements. Removal. On July 15, 2026, WeRecoverData removed the owner reply containing the statement before publishing his video. He did not contact WeRecoverData to verify the facts or request a response from the Google Business Profile listing identified in your letter, together with every other owner reply containing that statement or a substantially similar statement on the listings WeRecoverData controls. Copies of the replies were preserved before removal, consistent with WeRecoverData preservation obligations. Correction. The statement was incorrect as written, and WeRecoverData corrects and retracts it. WeRecoverData does not contend that you failed to respond to this office's June 19, 2026 letter. You responded by letter dated June 26, 2026, transmitted by email that day, and by USPS priority mail delivered on June 29, 2026. And in that response, you invited WeRecoverData to identify any specific statement it contended was false. The narrow point WeRecoverData intended to make was that you did not contact WeRecoverData before publishing the video released on or about July 12th to request WeRecoverData's comment on that video specifically. The owner replies did not express that narrow point accurately. As written, they conveyed that you had never contacted WeRecoverData at all, which is not accurate, and WeRecoverData does not stand by that statement.
Bro,
it seems like after sending me a letter from a legal firm, they thought, and this is just my opinion here, that I was supposed to contact the client directly rather than the law firm that they hired to contact me with a letter written, govern yourself accordingly.
What?
Oh, if you contact me with a lawyer, I'm going to contact your lawyer.
Right?
In retrospect, WeRecoverData should have begun by identifying the specific statements it disputed, providing the supporting records, inviting direct dialogue, and distinguishing criticism it believed was inaccurate from criticism it could accept and learn from. Instead, WeRecoverData led with legal correspondence. WeRecoverData recognized that this was the wrong first approach. Really now? And that it could have reasonably appeared to have been an effort to suppress criticism rather than answer it. Whatever WeRecoverData's intention at the time, it could and should have handled the matter differently, and is stepping away from that legal first approach here.
Messaging with that. It was just an automated message.
Defamation Mitigation Act,
retarded.
Texas Civil Practice and Remedies Code, Section 73.055. In July 2026, owner replies posted to reviews on our Google business listings included the following statement concerning Mr. Rossmann in a video published about our company. Before publishing his video, he did not contact WeRecoverData to verify the facts or request a response. The statement was incorrect as written, and we retract it. What was incorrect? As written, the statement conveyed that Mr. Rossmann had never contacted WeRecoverData before publishing the video. This is not accurate. Before the video was published, he responded in writing to a letter from our counsel and invited us to identify any specific statement we believe was false. We intended to communicate a narrower point, that he did not separately contact WeRecoverData to request comment specifically for that video before uploading it. That distinction, however, was not reflected in what we actually wrote. The statement we published was broader and inaccurate, and we do not stand by it. What we have done, on July 15, 2026, we removed every owner reply containing the statement or any substantially similar statement from the listings under our control. The replies were drafted by personnel over a short period while responding to a significant volume of new reviews. We provide that context as an explanation, not an excuse. The error was ours. Okay. Next is advertised U.S. locations, links to the Google Maps listing for each one. On July 26th, I opened all 46 map links and recorded where they settled. 30 settled in their advertised cities, but 15 settled on one identical point, a pin Google Maps draws in the North Pacific Ocean off the coast of Washington.
That's awesome.
Each of those 15 listings displayed a name, a website, and phone number, but no street address. One more opened with no listing shown at all. WeRecoverData's own city pages displayed street addresses for those same locations that same day. The point and the Memphis listing as opened are reproduced below. As you can see,
doing a lot of work.
WeRecoverData's Memphis, Tennessee location is resolving to the Pacific Ocean. And many of their locations at this point in time appear to be resolving to the Pacific Ocean, including Las Vegas, Novi, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Boston, Louisville, Des Moines, Tampa, Jacksonville, Stanford, Commerce, California, Phoenix, Arizona, San Antonio, Fredericksburg, Milwaukee. What is this? I do not know why these listings display what they display, who made them so, or since when, and this letter does not say. In my opinion, it's all very fishy. WeRecoverData called my statements about its locations false, and as of July 26, 15 of the map listings bear its name, display no address, and point into the ocean. If there is an innocent explanation, the point-by-point response WeRecoverData has promised is the place to give it. To date, WeRecoverData and your firm have received roughly 3%
Damn.
To date,
Roughly
we recover data in your firm have received roughly 3% of my attention. And everything documented in our correspondence is what 3% of my attention looks like. However, if we recover data drags me in a court over a web page, it has spent 37 days not disproving. Those hours will come out of the final days I have with my kitten, which is time nothing gives back. A case that takes those days away from me will have my complete attention for as long as it exists. At that time, we recover data, and your firm will witness what having 100% of my attention on its case looks like, not because the website needs defending harder, but because of what your case took away from me. The deadline is August 14th, 2026. Govern yourself accordingly. Sincerely, Louis Rossmann, individually, and on behalf of Rossmann Repair Group. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something.
Dude, they woke up the wrong... Bro, they knocked on the wrong door. They ding-dong
Today I'm going to follow up on the two videos I did on demo.
That's insane.
My last video on WeRecoverData went over what...
That dude's scary, bro. I don't know, but I would not want to be in a lawsuit with that guy. Especially about something he knows very much about. That's terrifying. Respect. 100% respect.